Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Allen Lovewell. I'm a folk singer from the island of Martha's Vineyard, and sitting right next to me is Molly Conole, and here we are together again. Here we are together again.
On a balmy spring evening with the birds outside tweeting, and oh, it's been a beautiful day with lots to celebrate. Hope you've had a beautiful day too.
It's so sunny outside. We had such a great day. If I'm looking red in front of you, it's not because of the color of the lamp.
It's been a full outside day for you. And we're both wearing pretty different outfits reflecting what we were up to today. Two different things. But we wanted to start with something a little contemplative, right?
That's right. Thank you. Is this rhythm right?
That seems good.
Someone sing, my Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone singing, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone singing, Lord, Kum By Yah. Whoa, Lord, Kum By Yah.
Don't forget my favorite chord. You know the favorite chord. The favorite chord.
Which one? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah.
But we really need it in the next one.
We'll get it on the next one. Someone's dreaming, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's dreaming, Lord, Kum By Yah.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's dreaming, Lord, Kum By Yah. Oh, Lord, Kum By Yah. Thank you for reminding me.
We like that chord, right?
Someone's crying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's crying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's crying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Oh, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's praying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's praying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Someone's praying, Lord, Kum By Yah. Oh, Lord, Kum By
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for letting us do that. It's been a rough week in certain parts of the country.
Yeah, and I'm sure we've all been doing our share of crying and dreaming and praying too. Yeah.
So let's think salty. Let's go salty.
Let's go salty. Yeah.
Well, I met a young gal from Frisco town. My heart was not my own. We kissed when we parted. My money and watch was gone. As I was a-walking down the street, the people said to me, now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more. Once more, once more, I'm off to sea once more. Now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more. Well, a boarding master picked me up, his name was Shanghai Brown. I asked for him to take me in, but he looked at me with a frown. The last time that I paid you off, you chalked me no more score. But I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance. I'll send you to sea once more. Once more, once more, we're off to sea once more. Well, I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance. I'll send you to sea once more. Well, he shipped me aboard a whaling ship bound for the Arctic seas. Where the cold wind blows, there's ice and snow. Jamaica rum would freeze. Oh, I can't stay here, I have no gear. I spent all my money ashore. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead, then go to sea once more. Once more, once more, we're off to sea once more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead, then go to sea once more. Well, he shipped me aboard a whaling ship, bound for the Arctic Sea. Where the cold wind blows, there's ice and snow. I just did this first. It's a time.
Instrumental solo.
Rescuing me. Once more, we're off to sea once more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead, then go to sea once more. So come all you brave young whaler men and listen to my song. When you go on those long whaling trips, I'll tell you what goes wrong. Take my advice, don't drink strong drink or travel along the shore. But get married, me lads, and spend your nights in and go to sea no more. Once more, we're off to sea once more. But get married, me lads, and spend your nights in and go to sea no more. No more, no more, I'm off to sea no more. I got married, me lads, and I spend my nights in. I go to sea no more. So we have any? Can you check and see how we got out with followers?
Oh yeah,
let's see if we got anybody doing it.
Let's see if anybody's.
We want to see if anybody's out there tonight.
See if anybody's here. Let's see. We don't know how to tell. Let's see here. I'm gonna go onto your.
We got some news for you folks about our CD that came out. Oh my God!
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, looking like it. Yeah,
we got some. We got Pam and Velma in here.
Oh yeah, we got
Connie. Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, I gotta stop making an echo.
There we go. So we got news to report on the CD. Do you want to talk?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
for
first
one
of
thing,
all,
you can get it.
you can now get it online. Mm-hmm. If any of you are subscribers to Spotify or Apple Music,
like iTunes and stuff, yeah.
Beginning this weekend, you can now download, or not download, but you can stream. You can listen to the songs. And we checked it. We checked it just 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music, and there are pieces of it showing up on YouTube right now. So I don't know how it goes on. So I don't know whether you're like Pandora. I don't have a way of checking Pandora, but we know it's with them.
Somebody can check it and let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you find it or whatever.
It's also, you can get the CD and app. Amazon, but you can get it through us too.
This is the way we're supposed to share music in this modern age. But I will say to you that in the business of trying to pay for the creative work that goes into putting out a CD, selling CDs is the way to go. And also becoming a Patreon supporter, and we'll do special things for you if you join us as Patreon supporters. But the idea is that where it's now out there, and the world is getting bigger, broader, and it's all thanks to you, your support, and you're continuing to join with us and whatever.
Makes a lovely Sunday evening.
Okay, now I look at here and
we got a road map. What are we going to do now? Oh, we're going to talk about some poems. I got a poem to read. This is the most awesome poem. And it actually has something to do with this fabulous T-shirt that Mark is wearing here. I don't know if you can see it, but his wonderful son Alan made it for him. It says, Mark Allen Lovewell, 70 years young. We had a surprise birthday celebration. I think we mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. And it had a wonderful, wonderful time. And celebrating you. And celebrating a big birthday. And that your kids came. And lots of people came and surprised you.
I'm deliberately being quiet because it's probably the proper thing to do when somebody is saying nice things about it.
And it was a really lovely time at the family boathouse. And one of the people that showed up was Steve Ewing. If you're watching, Steve, this is yours. And this was the most wonderful thing. Steve Ewing does a lot of things in the town of Edgartown. He puts masts in boats. He did that in your boat. Now it can sail. He raises up docks. He's like a talented guy that does things with big machinery. But he's also a poet. And he wrote a poem for the birthday party.
He's the Edgartown Poet Laureate.
And the town moderator? He's a multi-talented jack of all trades. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, he's one of those too. So he wrote this poem called Sea Song, and you'll probably guess who it's about in about 2 seconds. With the hair and the vest and the guitar. That's how he said it. The camera, the flourishing pen, with the stylized sail on his catboat. You know that's Mark Lovewell, my friend. He's calling to catboats out yonder to round up and head for the pier. The boathouse, she's open for business. Lots of sea songs and lots of good cheer. He's singing his songs of the water, the sea, the wind, and the waves. Tall ships and small dories together. It's shanties that roll down his ways. He's got a new singing companion. Oh, you should read this part.
I should read that.
Molly provides harmony. Together they make a good matchup, singing their songs of the sea. But the big news is Mark's getting older. 70 is a big year. Let's fill up old Vose's boathouse and toast to his health with good beer.
Ginger beer.
That's right.
Steve doesn't know about ginger beer. But anyway, we know about ginger beer.
We know about ginger beer. May he keep his trademarks forever. His hair, his vest, his good teeth. May his voice and his eyesight not leave him. May his waistline not bust at the breach. May the tide always run in his favor. The breeze fill that big old gaff rig. May the seabirds and seamates inspire his guitar and his songs and his gigs. May his friends and his family surround him and return the gifts he gives us. His joy in his life on our island. Mark's spirit is the gift we all love. Aww. Isn't that perfect? It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
And he's a nice man. Steve is a terrific fellow.
He's a nice man, too.
He's a terrific fellow. He's just a nice man. And he's, anyway, I can't say enough nice things about Steve Ewing because...
Such a nice friend.
He's a dear, dear friend. We go back.
And what a gift. What a gift he gave you.
So the only thing I could do is like to follow that up with a poem. I mean, in my preface for this is that, as many of you already know, I was in my boat this morning, but I didn't tell you at the time, but I actually got the boat ready and I went for a lovely sail for about 3 hours. It was just a great sail.
That's where you got all that
That's where I got
color
all that.
on your cheeks.
And I had just such a great time. Just me, the boat, and the ocean. Me, the boat, and the bay. Me, the boat, and the beautiful blue sky overhead. I had such a great time. And it's the first sail of the season, and it is always the most significant one. And for many of us, the first sail of the season usually means some sort of breakage or something falls apart or something. But in the case of this afternoon, it was just absolutely wonderful. So what I thought I would do is read the poem that you all love and you all know, John Masefield's poem, Sea Fever. What a great, great poem it is. And you can never tire of it because it was written, though it was written yesterday, it was written for today and tomorrow and many tomorrows. I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea in the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. And the wheels kick and the wind's song and the white sails shaking. And a gray mist on the sea's face and a gray dawn breaking. I must go down to the sea again, for the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied. And all I ask is a windy day with the white clouds flying and the flung spray and the blown spume and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing fellow rover, and quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trick's over. Anyway.
I like that, and I didn't know it. I didn't know that. It was beautiful.
Please feel free to comment. Do you like poetry when we read poetry? I think original and repeated. I think, isn't poetry wonderful? Don't you think poetry helps us all? I think poetry is a big thing. Oh boy, now I know. No, we gotta go. Speaking of poetry.
Oh, here comes a song from the CD. Oh, this is such a perfect song for today. Such a perfect song. Do you have enough room? Can I move over for you?
Yeah, I think I'm all right.
You good? Okay.
I think I can see it.
Okay.
Move it?
Yeah.
Let's see. We can move it a little bit. There. Is that better?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love this song.
Molly loves this song.
I love this song.
We all love lobsters. We all love lobsters, and very, universal. Very few people say I don't like lobster. And I was inspired to write this song by the folk singer Mary Garvey, who was saying to me, I want a lobster ladies song. And I didn't deliver it to her in time. I wanted her to have another song.
You gave her another good song.
I gave her another good song, which is on our CD. It's called Bass Galloping. And these are songs you can now listen to if you have the CD or you Spotify or whatever. But I like to write songs that pay attention to the fisheries that we all love. But in this particular case, the lobster fishery, why not write a song about a woman, lobsterman, lobster woman?
Yeah, why not?
And the part about this song that is really good is that it applies to so many women that you and I know. It's not just fishermen. You know, there are some really wonderful ladies out there who do a lot, who persevere, who rise above in a man world and make it a woman and man's world.
That's right.
And then,
in the fisheries and in other things too.
and other things, and
Exactly.
you know them. I mean, just think of the farmers you know. I mean, some of the farmers you know are women farmers. They're awesome. They're gardeners. And the chorus is the best line in the chorus.
Oh, I gotta get ready for the chorus.
Oh yeah, we gotta get ready for this. We
Time
gotta
for the-
toast this.
time
This
to
is a
get-
toasting song. This is a toasting.
song. In
This
fact,
is
if
toasting
Right.
this captain named Maggie. Anyhow, here we go. Here's to Maggie and all the Maggies you and I know. And it's not just fishermen, fisherwomen.
That's right. And if you have a little something handy, you might want to do a continue the toasting in this song.
And the last line of the chorus is the favorite. Everyone seems to love it the most. And it'll resonate with you because it's not just fishermen. There's some tough women out there. And the last line is, she's tough when the going's rough around here.
Yeah. I get to just listen to this one. Yay.
Don't just look at me. Watch Molly when I sing this song.
We're just gonna be toasting.
This song, Anna, she gets animated. I'm just singing the song. Off the stern, the water is churning. Lobster pots are dropped into the brine. At the wheel there stands a fine lady. She's the best fishing kind. Among us pot haulers south of no man's, there's a wicked hard wind, so beware. We leave the dock early in the morning to get the best of the day fishing out there. Here's the chorus. And we'll toast to Cap'n Maggie. Don't cut her off when tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there's only a few better. She's tough when the fish is rough around here. Maggie sets her trawls along the bottom. Her vision is feeling around a world she can't see. She makes the best of the 6-fathom edge. Her day's haul is far better than me. Off no man's shoreline, boulders don't care. They'll sink any boat that comes near. The waves, the wind, and those jagged rocks can send a boat down, so steer clear. And so we'll toast to Cap'n Maggie. Don't cut her off when tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there are only a few better. She's tough when they're going rough around here.
Yeah.
Each morning she's dressed for work like all of us. No colorful dress or blouse around here. We know her, we know her by her worn orange Grundens, tall black rubber boots, all men's fishing gear. At night when her boat is docked in the harbor, she's all lady at the pub among the finest and fair. She can twist and turn with any tune. On the dance floor she's free without a care. And so we'll toast to Cap'n Maggie. Don't cut her off when tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there are only a few better. She's tough when the going's rough around here. Alright, this is the last verse.
Love this song.
One stormy night she was out fishing late. The fog slipped in, the waves chased her astern. When her boat finally landed, a man was awaiting. He stepped out of the shadow and out from under the glow of a lantern. We watched as he pulled out a wet paper bag. He handed it to her in that foggy night. She opened it, a bouquet of flowers. We all thought we saw her tears. So we'll toast to Cap'n Maggie. Don't cut her off when tending your gear. She's the best, there are only a few better. She's tough when the going's rough around here. She's tough when the going's rough around here. She's tough when the going's rough around here. This is the first time this song has been... Well, I mean, it's on the CD, but it's the first time I've done it live.
Yeah. Wasn't that good?
To you.
Yay.
And I'm sure you all know Cap'n Maggie.
Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah. Everybody's rooting for her right here. Oh, we got some toasts. Oh, yeah.
We all know her. She's a lovely lady.
Absolutely.
Tough when the going's rough.
And
around
speaking
here.
of Cap'n Maggie's, I was in a whole room full of Cap'n Maggie's today, and I have to say that's why I have this outfit on today, is because of I was dressed up to go to my Simon's graduation today. So
you've got to talk
I
about
am
that.
a proud mom of a new graduate. And there's quite a story behind this graduation. This is the graduation that almost didn't happen.
Can you tell them the school?
I'll tell them the school. It is Mount Holyoke College in Western Massachusetts in the town of South Hadley. And this was their 183rd graduation. 183rd. Wow. The only one of which was postponed. So this was the graduating class of 2020. That class that was sent home in March and told, go, you can't be here. You can't finish here at your school, your senior year. Can't do it. The world is a dangerous place. Go home. Get out of here. It was really devastating. So no final concerts, no any of the bonding things that you do with your people that you've found and you've grown with them for 4 years, and all of a sudden everybody disappears in the ether. And you're trying to do your final classes at your home. How do you do on Zoom? How do you do choir? How does that happen? How do you do the play? I mean, there's all these things that just everybody was trying to figure it out how to do it. It was so hard. It was really hard on everybody. Plus, it was a fearful climate, and I mean, we had masks wearing in our house. We had Simon come home with 2 friends that didn't have another place to go, and it was a scary time. It was really a lot of tension, and then studying for finals and all this kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, okay, I got an email that I graduated. What kind of celebration is that? Well, talk about a big jip, you know. It was just that was really hard. But these kids, they, you know, plan A doesn't work out, you go to plan B, and they've gone out and they've found jobs and lives and they've kept going. But today they got to come back and they got to celebrate these wonderful achievements. And I tell you, they did not miss a beat. Everything that should have been part of this ceremony
So join
was
with me,
there.
everyone. Please applaud.
Yes, exactly. And this was a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I'm so proud. And I just have to say one extra little thing about this. I mean, some of you might know Mount Holyoke College is one of the few remaining girls' colleges in the United States. So that might be causing you to ask, okay, Molly's son just graduated from there. Well, honored today was their previous president, who made during her tenure in recent times their continued commitment to science and all kinds of social issues and stuff, a huge commitment to make sure that this campus was open and welcoming to everybody on the LGBTQ plus IA spectrum. And there is a spectrum. And part of that spectrum are people that are gender non-binary. So, you know, there's male, there's female, and there's a lot of people that feel like they're somewhere in the middle. And then there's people that are transitioning from female to male, and they want to be welcoming and open and affirming of all of those people. As a school. And that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
For a population of people who are in many instances given a very opposite message. This was a nurturing and supporting and empowering place. And so there were a lot of people there that were Cap'n Maggies in their heart today, that just wonderful,
yeah, you said that to me, but
people.
I didn't hear the speech beforehand. You
so
said
now
that
you
to
get
me.
it. Now you
now
get it, right? Now you get it.
Now I get it. But aren't you we all together on that? I mean, that is like, there's some distinguished people in our lives.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes there's people that have to fight a little harder to get to where they're going. And that makes it all the more poignant that they got there and they can celebrate. And I'm just a little bit, it brings tears to my eyes. I'm so proud.
She said to me she cried a lot today.
I did.
She's a mom, you know.
I'm a mom.
Moms cry. Moms cry when they watch their kids who've grown, they spent so many years. Yeah. And I'm not going to induce you to crying again for the public, but I just say to you that it is an enormously sensitive subject.
Yeah. And but a beautiful thing. Yeah. A beautiful, it was a...
So I was really reticent about doing Cap'n Maggie. Molly said, you got to sing it.
You've got to sing it because it applies. Well, and here's the other thing about it. And I could see such a parallel today. I've taken you on a little trip that had nothing to do with sailing, and yet it has everything to do with sailing. Because here's people that have been spending 4 years working on their own personal boat. They've been figuring out how to make their boat and make their engine go and put all the lines and all the sails. And today they set sail, just like you did. Isn't that cool? I think
They're
that's cool.
tough.
Well, the
going's
rough.
around here.
Yes, they were. They did it. I'm so hugely proud. Yeah, awesome. It's a celebration. Yeah.
Isn't this wonderful? You can't get this on television. You know. We're cutting a whole new path here. We're navigating a whole new waterways.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
Aren't we? Don't you think so, folks? Please comment. Please.
We're getting some lovely supportive comments, and we love you all. Thank you. Hey, you're all tuned up for another song we know.
Yeah, we're coming up to our last song of the night.
Are we rolling home already?
And I invite you, one of the most popular songs that I've recorded prior to meeting Molly was the recording of Rolling Home.
Yeah.
And tonight.
That was your previous recording of it, right?
That was my previous recording. Tonight, you can go, I don't know how you do your internet streaming services, but you can find Rolling Home with Molly and I singing it together.
Yeah. And the way, maybe that you're more used
like
to
tonight.
hearing it, you know? Yeah. So sing along. We know you know it and love it as much as we do.
I just think it's, she was just telling this amazing story about the struggles that we've all gone through in the last 2 years. And you have your own personal challenges with this COVID age and whatever. And I just... So we celebrate each other's success.
That's
and
right.
being able to prevail, to be able to rise above. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to all of our supporters, all of you. I'm already working on the next newsletter, which will come out in June. This is the last Sunday in May for Sunday at Sea in May. Can you believe it? The next time I see you, it'll be June.
And that's right into the summer season around here.
And you're all wonderful. And Molly and I are doing, we can't say everything yet, but we're working on ways that we can take care of you in this wonderful sailing season, musical season. We're doing stuff. Call all hands, man the capstan, see the cable running clear, heave away, and with the will boys for New England we do steer, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee. Fare thee well, you Spanish maiden, it is time to bid adieu. Happy times we've spent together, happy times we've spent with you. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home one frosty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Tighten those sheets and pull in those halyards. Let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to near Ireland. Rolling home near Galilee. All right, one more verse.
Oh boy.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Have a good day tomorrow. It's a very special day in the history of this country and in many of our personal lives. Memorial Day has great significance. So many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles to go. The ocean lifts her waves to bring us to that well remembered shore. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to Martha's Vineyard. Rolling home near Galilee. Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good week.